Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your knees wobble just a little too much? Or maybe you've walked across the room and caught yourself reaching out, just in case you might lose your balance? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, our bodies change in ways we don't always expect. Muscles get weaker, joints feel stiffer, and daily tasks start taking more effort than they used to. But here's the thing. Growing older doesn't mean giving up your freedom or relying on others for every little thing. In fact, with just a few simple movements each day, you can keep your body strong, steady, and independent right in the comfort of your own home. Today, I want to talk with you about something that's far more powerful than any supplement or pill: movement. Not the kind that makes you break into a sweat at the gym or leaves you out of breath. I mean gentle, purposeful exercises designed specifically to help older adults stay mobile, confident, and in control of their lives. Whether you want to keep gardening, cooking, playing with the grandkids, or simply living on your own terms, these exercises are your foundation. We're going to go through 6 exercises that have been proven to support independence as we age, not just physically, but emotionally too. Because when your body feels strong, your mind follows. And when you can move through your home with ease, your spirit feels free. Let's start with something that may seem almost too simple: sitting and standing. Yes, I'm talking about the act of getting up from a chair, something we all do multiple times a day. But here's the truth most people overlook. This movement is actually a powerful exercise. Think about it. When you stand up from a seated position, you're using your thighs, your core, your back, all the muscles that help you climb stairs, walk to the mailbox, or get out of bed in the morning. Now, here's how to turn that daily motion into strength-building magic. Pick a sturdy chair with arms and no wheels. Sit with your feet flat on the ground, hip-width apart. Cross your arms over your chest or hold onto the arms if needed. Now, slowly push through your feet and rise to a standing position. Pause for a moment, then lower yourself back down with control. Try this movement 5 or 6 times to start, more if you're feeling strong. What's beautiful about this exercise is that you're not just working your legs. You're building the very strength you need to keep your independence. Every time you do it, you're telling your body, I can still do this. I'm not done yet. Now let's shift our attention to balance, the quiet hero of independence. It's not flashy like muscle or stamina, but it might just be the most important skill of all. Because with good balance, you're less likely to fall. And as you may already know, falls are one of the biggest threats to staying at home safely after 60. One of the simplest and most effective ways to improve your balance is by practicing standing on one foot. You don't need a gym. You don't need any equipment. You just need a wall or the back of a chair to steady yourself if needed. Here's how you do it. Stand tall with your feet together. Lightly touch the back of a chair for support. Now, slowly lift one foot a few inches off the ground and hold that position for as long as you comfortably can, even if it's just a few seconds at first. Then switch sides if you're just starting out. Don't worry if you wobble. That's your body learning. That's your nervous system waking up and saying, okay, we're still in the game. Over time, those little trembles become steadiness, and steadiness becomes confidence. There's something quietly empowering about working on your balance. It's not about impressing anyone or hitting a number on a machine. It's about knowing you can reach up to the cupboard without stumbling. It's about walking across the living room without holding your breath. It's about trust in your body, trust in your feet, trust in your future. Sometimes people ask me, is it too late to start? And I always smile and say, it's never too late. Your body is still listening. It's still capable. It just needs a little reminder. What we're doing here together is giving your body those reminders. With each movement, you're telling your muscles, your joints, your heart, we're still going. We're still strong. We're still needed. So let's keep going. Now that we've given attention to strength with the sit to stand and stability with the one-leg balance, let's move toward the next layer of independence: the ability to reach, bend, and twist without strain. So we've talked about building strength and balance, 2 pillars of independence. And now it's time to bring in flexibility and mobility. These are the quiet skills that often go unnoticed until you're trying to put on your socks, reach a pot on the stove, or turn your head to look over your shoulder. Everyday tasks, right? But they rely on one thing: your ability to move without pain or restriction. That brings us to an often overlooked movement: the gentle torso twist. It sounds simple, but its benefits go far beyond the surface. This movement keeps your spine supple, your core engaged, and your internal organs gently massaged. More importantly, it helps you stay mobile, not just standing and walking, but turning, reaching, and reacting. You can do this once seated. Sit upright in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground, hands resting gently on your knees. Now, slowly turn your upper body to the right, bringing your left hand across to the outside of your right knee if comfortable. Take a gentle breath in, then slowly exhale and return to center. Repeat on the other side. Don't rush. Let your breath guide the motion. It's not about how far you twist, it's about waking up those small muscles in your core and spine that help you move with grace and ease. This little twist may not seem like much at first, but over time, it can mean the difference between asking someone to hand you something and reaching for it yourself, between needing help turning around in your driveway and doing it confidently without strain. Now let's keep going with something that brings everything together: the wall push-up. Now wait, don't worry, I'm not talking about the floor push-ups that athletes do. I'm talking about the kind of gentle, supported movement that builds upper body strength in a safe and effective way. Here's what you do. Stand about 2 feet away from a clear wall. Place your hands flat on the wall at shoulder height. Keep your feet planted and your body in a straight line. Now, slowly bend your elbows, lowering your chest toward the wall. Hold for a moment, then push yourself gently back to the starting position. It's like giving the wall a friendly little nudge. You're not only working your arms, but your chest, shoulders, and even your posture. These muscles help you open doors, carry groceries, lift laundry baskets, all the things that make living on your own easier and safer. And the beauty of the wall push-up is that you can adjust the difficulty. If it feels too easy, you can take a step back and increase the angle. If it feels too hard, step in closer. The wall doesn't judge. It's just there to help you keep your independence one push at a time. Sometimes, as we get older, we start to think we're supposed to stop doing things. Maybe someone told you to take it easy, or let others help you. And yes, resting when your body asks for it is important. But moving, even a little bit every day, is how you remind your body that you're still here. Still capable, still in charge. That's why I love these small, do-anywhere exercises. They don't require fancy machines or a crowded class. They don't make you feel out of place or overwhelmed. They just work right there in your kitchen, your bedroom, your hallway. These movements meet you where you are and help you keep going. They don't ask for perfection, just consistency. They don't promise to make you 25 again, but they do help you feel like your best self today. If you're feeling inspired right now, even just a little bit, that's enough. That feeling is the first step. And maybe you're thinking, but what if I forget to do them? That's okay. Start small. Link one of these movements to something you already do, like brushing your teeth, watching your morning show, or boiling the kettle. Let the routine build naturally, like the slow rising of the sun. No pressure, just steady, meaningful steps. I know some days are harder than others. Maybe it's the weather, or your joints are acting up, or you're just not in the mood. On those days, be gentle with yourself, but don't stop completely. Even sitting tall and taking a few deep breaths is better than nothing. Even one push from the wall, one twist in the chair, one step forward, it all matters. It all counts. The important thing is this: you are not powerless. You are not stuck. You are not finished. Your body still hears you. Your muscles still respond. Your balance, your strength, your confidence, they're all waiting for you to say, let's keep going. So we've now touched on exercises that build strength in your legs, improve your balance, protect your mobility, and strengthen your upper body. And all of it, every movement, leads to something bigger than just physical health. It leads to peace of mind. The peace that comes from knowing you can still reach what you need, move how you want, and trust your body to carry you through the day. Let's continue this journey, because we're not just exercising, we're reclaiming our freedom, one movement at a time. There's a quiet strength that builds when you commit to yourself, when you choose to move, to breathe deeply, to stretch a little farther today than you did yesterday. That strength doesn't always show in big, dramatic ways. Sometimes it's in the little victories: lifting a bag of groceries without wincing, stepping over the edge of the tub without fear, or walking up your porch steps and realizing you didn't even have to think about it. That's the kind of independence we're talking about here. Not flashy, not loud, but incredibly powerful. And now, let's round out this journey with a movement that brings flexibility, circulation, and calmness all into one gentle flow: the heel-to-toe walk. This one's simple, but don't underestimate its impact. Begin by standing near a wall or a hallway railing for balance. Place one foot directly in front of the other so the heel of your front foot touches the toes of your back foot, just like walking a straight line. Then take a slow step forward, heel touching toe again. Try 5 or 6 steps in one direction, then turn around and come back. It might feel a bit wobbly at first. That's perfectly okay. Your body is relearning how to walk with awareness. This simple movement strengthens your ankles, improves your coordination, and wakes up the fine, stabilizing muscles that help you stay upright when the floor is uneven or when you're caught off guard by a slippery surface. It's the kind of quiet training that can keep you on your feet where you belong. And now, to close this circle of strength, let's take it back to where it all begins: your breath and your posture. Because if the legs carry you and the arms support you, your spine and lungs are your foundation. And they deserve care too. Stand tall or sit upright if that's more comfortable. Relax your shoulders. Let your hands rest on your lap or at your sides. Now slowly inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Feel your chest and belly gently rise. Hold for a moment, Then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 5 or 6. As you do this, picture your body softening with each breath, tension releasing from your neck, your back, your face. This isn't just about relaxation. Deep breathing strengthens your diaphragm, improves oxygen flow, and supports better posture. Combined with a mindful stance, it can actually relieve aches and pains by aligning your spine and gently activating your core. Even 2 or 3 minutes of focused breathing each day can make a difference. It's like watering a plant. Small, steady effort brings quiet, lasting growth. And as you sit or stand there, feeling the rhythm of your own breath, I hope you feel something more than just air in your lungs. I hope you feel empowered, because everything we've talked about, every twist, every wall push, every breath isn't about chasing youth. It's about honoring where you are, right now, in this moment, and choosing to invest in yourself, not out of fear, but out of love. Your independence isn't measured by how fast you move or how much you can lift. It's measured by how confidently you can live in your own space, how well you can care for yourself, how freely you can move through your day with energy, steadiness, and grace. And maybe most importantly, how willing you are to keep going, to say, I'm not done yet. I still have joy to feel, memories to make, and stories to share. So wherever you are in your journey, whether you're already active or just taking your very first steps, know this: you are making a powerful choice. Every time you stretch your arms, rise from a chair, or walk a little taller, you are choosing life. Not just any life, but your life. The one you've worked hard for. The one you deserve to live fully and freely. And if you ever feel alone in this journey, remember you're not. There's a whole community of people just like you who are finding strength in small steps and joy in simple routines. If you've made it this far in the video, I'd love for you to share something in the comments below. Maybe a moment you felt proud of recently, or a goal you're working toward, or even just a word still going to remind yourself and others that progress never stops. And if this video helped you in any way, even just to feel a little more hopeful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. It helps us reach more wonderful people like you, people who are choosing to live with courage, kindness, and strength. You are capable, you are resilient, and your best days still have room to bloom. So here's to more walks without worry, to more mornings with energy, to more quiet, steady victories. Here's to you living your best life at any age.